Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be taking you through how I made this beautiful headpiece. If this is what you are interested in, sit tight and let's ride. So I'll be needing my crinoline, feathers, wires, heart wire, the plastic one. You can check out the material. So let's just go straight into it in order not to waste our time. So I'll cut out my crinoline. For that particular one, I used 36 inches. So I cut it out, 36 inches of crinoline, then the same length for the wire. This is plastic wire, plastic art wire. We have the iron one, but this is the plastic one. This is one that is suitable for this particular base that we are making. So I cut out 36 inches also, the same measurement as the crinoline. So this is me just trying to see how big it will be. So if you want it bigger, you can make it 40 inches or any size that you want, but this 36 is okay for me. I don't want it to be too big and I don't want it to be too small. So the next thing I did off camera is I ironed the crinoline. You can see now that it is smooth and straight. There's no curve there again. So now what I'll be doing next is to attach this wire to the crinoline. I'm going to use my hand needle to sew it, to attach it, to the crinoline. So you just watch me and enjoy yourself as I do that. So you first need to secure that edge so that it will not be dancing. If you have worked with crinoline before, you know what I'm talking about. So secure it very well, make it very firm. So I've done that and I trimmed the edge. So now I'll just use my hand needle to sew it to the crinoline. I'm sewing the wire together with the crinoline. So just stitch it like that, run the stitch from one end to the other. So that's what I'm doing here. Enjoy. So now I'm done. I've run the stitch from one end to the other. So I'm done now. What you do here is you secure that end also. So now I'll be putting my bias. This is bias tape, the one that tailor uses. I already open it, iron it. That's why it's wide like this. It usually comes folded. So I already iron it. Now I'll be using my sewing machine to sew it. You see the way I'm putting it? I'm using it to cover that place that I attach my wire to. So I'm going to take it to my sewing machine off camera and I'll sew it. You can either sew it or gum it, but I just prefer to sew this. Sometimes I gum, it's still the same thing. So now I've sewn it. You can see, look at it. So I cut out the excess. I don't need that. So I already sew it. Now I've secured the other end. Now I want to pull this thread. If you are familiar with crinoline, you know that one side usually comes with thread and the other side is just plain. So it's that plain side that I attach my heart wire to, because I know that I'll be needing that side that comes with thread to pull together so that I will get my base. You see the way I pull it together? Now I have my base. This is crinoline base, and that is what the design is. So we are done with our crinoline base like this. So the next thing for us is to design it, to put our design, the feathers and the crinoline. We also use crinoline as part of the design, so you're gonna see that now. So this is base, this is crinoline base, crinoline fascinator base. You can make this base and just put flower or roses, anything. So this itself is a fascinator base that you can put any design of your choice. So I'm trying to hold the two edges together. You see, So then you tack it down. That's what I'm doing here. I'll use my tape, I'll use my thread to hold the two heads together, to secure it together. See the way I'm doing it? The wire is kind of hard, so you need to hold it very firm. So I'm done here. I want to start the design now. I'm starting my design now. So I have this black princess mat that I'll be using to cover the back at the end of the whole thing. So I'm just sizing it. I already cut it down. So now let's move on to the design part. So I'm ironing my crinoline as usual. Then this is the crinoline I'll be using for the design. See the way I folded it? So I fold two edges inward, then I fold it again. I ironed it. See? So that's how I want it. You can just fold it into three. This is like I'm folding it into four. The two edges inward, then I close it, then I iron it out. So that's what I want for the design I want on the base. You can do any design of your choice, and if you choose to do this design, just follow the procedure here. Iron here. So I already have them ironed. So that's it. That's what it looks like after ironing it. So now I'm going to couple everything together. So here is my feathers. This is called wire feather. You see the way I turned it? It's flexible. You can move it to any shape you want. So I just form it in a circle because that's how I want it to be on the design. Because the base is like circle, so I want it to also to be as like circle. So I apply my gum to it very slightly. And I'm using gum. You can stitch it, you can sew it to it. I use gum because I'll be covering the back, and I'll still be using hand needle to attach the other design to it. So I'm still going to stitch this one also. So it's going to, I just use that gum very slightly to secure it to the base. And I'm going to cover the back because you must bear at the back of your mind that at the end of it, the work must look neat and professional. There must not be any gum stay or whatever. It must look so clean, neat, and professional. So this is the ironed crinoline that I ironed previously. I'm securing the edge. So just watch the way I'll be turning it. I'm making a bow. I'm making something like a bow. So I just twist it. So I'm doing it again so you can see very well. You see, you turn it like an X. Then you do the other one. You fold it in like an X. Yes, you see the way I bent my hand. So you are making that bow. That's it. Just watch. That place is. I'm putting it to that middle. I'll be making two of this. So this is the first one. I use my hot glue to secure it. I put it so slightly to first secure the first one before I will stitch it with my hand needle. Then I'm folding the second one. This second one is going to be smaller than the first one. It's not going to be the same size with it. Then you fold the other side too. Now we can stitch it. Then I'm making another bow to the side, to the two other side. We have a bow to this opposite, then the angles too. I'll be making small bow to that side. Just watch the way I'm doing it. So I already secured the other end of the Crinoline. I noticed that I needed to redo it. It's still the same thing, but I just needed to redo it to make it better. So I fold it. This time I did not put any gum. Not actually like the gum is the cause. I just used the gum to secure it very little, and that's why I did not leave any stain on the material of the bow. So I just feel that I should redo it to make it better. So that's it. And now I'll be using my hand needle to tack it. I'm sorry, I didn't know that my camera did not capture it so well. It was going over the camera. That's why some parts was not showing very well. But thank God I still capture it. You can still get what I'm trying to picture. So now we have our bow that we're going to attach to the base, to that area that we have our feathers. So this is the bow. So I'm just going to do one more like a roll, like a coil to the center of the bow so that it doesn't leave any opening. Just watch, you get what I'm talking about. So that center, I'll make a circle with the crinoline, so to cover that middle. So that is it. The bow is already in shape and ready to be attached to the already made base. I'm just trying to trim the excesses, see where I need to tack more to make the work neat and firm and professional. So now we'll tack it to our already made base. Look at it. I'm sorry, my camera did not really cover it very well. I didn't know that I was raising it above the camera level. So that's why I couldn't see this area very well. But what I'm doing is I'm attaching that bow to the base. I'm attaching it with my hand needle, and I'm stitching into it with my hand needle. That's basically what I'm doing here. So after this, we are about 90 or to 95% done with the fascinator. What's next is just for us to attach our Alice band. I'm sorry I didn't get to attach my Alice band. I think I lost the video or I didn't cover it. But you've gotten the message, like the message I'm trying to pass in this particular video. I believe you have gotten the message already. So that's just basically how to make this particular fascinator I'm sorry, my camera is not showing it. So this is it. Thank God I actually put it down. So you can see it now. You can see how it is sitting on the base. So I'll just bring out my Alice band now. So you can use any size of Alice band. So I made one for my customer and I made one for myself. My customer preferred the bold Alice band, but while I prefer the small one. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I remain your Mipel. Bye. God bless you.